Welcome back. This is where we left off when we in the previous class. Now we want to continue. Now we want to look at how do we do anthropometric measurements. How do we measure distances? Okay, between the two diseases. Okay. Now don't forget that this is our first point, second point. This point, first one means x1, y1. Don't forget that. That's the coordinate 1. This coordinate 2 means s2, y2. Okay. This means s3, y3, s4, y4, and so on. So you want to measure point maybe between here, this from here to here. Okay. You want to measure from here to here. From here to here. Want to measure from here to here. Nasal region to measure. Maybe in the height region, which one do you want to measure to compare the distances or the anthropometric measurement of each of the diseases? Look at what I'm saying. Look at this particular journal here. This journal is from Nature. Okay, scientific report. Okay, look at it here. It's called Investigation of Age-Related Facial Predation Among EDMAX syndrome patients. All right. So it's used in German. It's one of my previous works. Okay, you can just go through it later and see some example there. Okay, this is some example here. So look at what I'm saying. Okay, you can download it. All right, then open it in here. So it's downloaded. Now look at it here. This same journal here. All right, look at it. You can scroll down. See what I'm doing. So see what I'm saying here. Now, from this now, we want to measure this from here to here, 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 from here to here. Maybe you want to measure here. You want to measure from here to here, measure from here to here, measure from here to here. Now, you can see that. Okay. Now, if you come here now, you can understand what you actually measure here. Look at it. In the landmark measurement region, we have 41 to 62 points. Okay, from this landmark point to this point, we measure palpebral facial length. Okay, this is the length for children, for teenagers, for young adults, and for adults. So your O will be for Fragile X and for Williams. Okay, you want to compare from the palpebral feature to compare intercanthal with. Want to compare intercanthal with, right? For each of them, that's for eye region. For face region, you want to compare the facial width for each of the two diseases. Okay, you want to compare for cheek, you want to compare the mandibular width or chin height. You want to compare nasal width, nasal protrusion. You want to compare the labial feature width. Okay, at the mouth region, you want to compare filtrum length for each of the diseases. Okay, for disease 1, disease 2. All right, so you can follow this format. It will be easier. So you just want to understand, you can do that measurement. I will show you how to measure using the distance, using linear distances. All right, I will show you how to do that. So, but just follow this format, and it will be easier for you to do easily. Now, let's go back now to where I was saying. This is the region where we measure. Okay, this is the region we measured. All right. Now, don't forget in our Excel. Okay, this is S1, Y1, this 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. All right. Okay, now that you have understood this point, now we can take this point back to past now to measure our distances. So you just want to know which point to measure. Are you measuring from 0.1 to 0.2? Okay, now it's left for you. Okay, I cannot decide that for you. So that depends on your experiment, which particular landmark you want to actually describe, want to explain, want to compare. Okay, their distances want to compare. Is it 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5? So you have to know which one to compare between the two landmarks. Okay, that is very easy. So you must know by yourself. I don't know which one you want to compare actually. So, but you must know. Okay. Now this is 0.1. Want to compare 0.1. So in the purpose of doing that, you can now select. Maybe I want to compare 0.1. Okay, to 0.2. Right. Two of them I want to compare. I want to compare 0.4 to 0.5. I don't want to do 0.3, but I want to compare 0.8 to 0.9. You have to extract them out. Okay, extract them out to different Excel sheets. Okay, you understand what I'm saying now? Okay, look at it. from here, back to this PDF now. Let me go back here. Okay, look at it here. So this in the high region, which one do you want to compare? Okay, which one do you want to compare? The pebral feature length. Want to compare that in the high region, or you want to compare the intercutter width or autocutter width? Want to compare? So these are the landmarks there now. Okay, you have to arrange it in this format. So this 41, 62, 68 to 21. So you can do the same thing here. Okay, this is 32 landmarks now. Maybe 1 and 1 to 2. If you check your listing here, this is 1 to 2, 1 to 2. Okay, want to compare the distance between year to year for each of the diseases. 3 to 4 also want to compare. All right, you want to compare the NASA region here, 5 to 6. So you have to specify out here in Excel. All right, you must be able to filter them out. So let's say I want to compare 1 to 2. Okay, 1 to 2 now. Then 3 to 4. Okay, 3 to 4. So only this. Let me just say only this. I can do that very easily. Okay, I can do it one by one. I can do all at the same time. And in fact, I can compare all at the same time. All, but that would be too much for me. Okay, I can do each one by one. Maybe I want to compare only this, 1 to 2 only, this one only. All right, I can do that one by one. I can do all. So what do I use to do that? Okay, you use what they call, you use past. Yeah, this past we are going to use is not the same past. Okay, past, this one is past 2.7c. Don't forget, you don't use the old version of past. That's what to use. That new version cannot account for this. We have been using new version all this while, so this old version, all right, 2.7c. That's what to use. Okay, we open it because the feature has been lost. They have thrown it away in the current version of past, so you have to use the old version of past. So you have to you as usual, you copy and paste here. All right. Let me copy here now. I want this. I want to do for only this 1 to 2. All right. I copy. I come to pass 2 points. So I paste. I click it. I paste. No, sorry, new. I click it. So I paste now. Right. All right. So it's done. So now remove this. Remove this. So I want this to be it. That's why I do that. I want to, because the way you do in past old fashioned 2.7 is different from the way you do for 4.03. So now the current one is 4.17 current one now. So but I don't need to download that for now because I don't need that. So it's not just a little changes. Now here you select here or select all. All right, you can just click here, click select all. All right, so I want to compare the two now. I want to find the distance between this and this. All right, you can go to geometry. All right, geometry here, say distance from landmarks. Okay, distance from landmarks here. You click on this one. If you want all, if I want all, I can use all. All right, if I click here, I can see the distance. All right, the distance between S to Y is this. Okay, this distance between S to Y, 20.6. Okay, can you see now? So I can copy this copy here. This for 2D now. So this S1 to S2, Y to Y2. So I just come back. I've copied now. All right, minimize. I come back to my Excel. All right, I create a new Excel sheet. I paste here. All right. So before you do that, you can just insert. Okay, copy this one. Copy, so I can be able to know, can follow this paste here. All right, this ID. So no, that's not correct. Okay, undo. So here, just this insert up here, escape paste, insert. All right, so here will be what do you want to call it now? You can call it a Pabera feature. okay, or 1 to, let me say 1 to 2, 1 to 2, then ID, this ID is our ID here. So I can now copy the ID again. Control C, come back here, I select it down, I paste here. So we have ID. So this for each of them. So I've done that for each of them. So this one 1 to 2 now. That's what I just finished doing. I click again. I can do 3 to 4. I want 3 to 4. Why I'm doing that? Because I don't want everything. All right. If I want everything like being easy for me, I just do that. Control C. I come here and come back to pass again. Okay, my pass is 2.7 again. Where is it? Pass 2.7. Let me close this old pass so that I can have yes, I can see what I'm doing. Okay. So I don't need this. I don't need this anymore. Okay, I can remove this. Edit mode. Let me just clear this off. Just a new. Okay, I want only this. So I just select this. Right, this. I click it. I paste it. I don't need it for now. I don't need this one for now. Okay, I've already known where my destiny is. So I just select. Remove this. All right. I want it to 4. So I select all. Select all. All right. Come back to geometry. Distance from landmarks. Okay. Distance from landmarks. Click it. So this one giving me for the second one. All right. In 2D form. I click on copy. Right. I come back here in Excel. All right. I put from 3 to 4. From 3 to 4 now. I click. I just say 3 to 4. 3 dash 4. I put to do dash. So if you put one dash, as if you are trying to minus, which is not correct. So you want to make it like a string. That's why you just say that, do that. So I paste here. Can you see now 3 to 4? So can you see for each of them? Can you see the Williams here? So we're going to compare that later. We're going to do average later, average. Okay, average later of each of them and compare later. So that is how to do one by one. That's how to do one by one. Then you can do for all if you want to do for all everything. Okay, you can do for all. Let's close this. Let's minimize this. Copy Excel. Want to do for all? Just come here. Come to your Excel. Just copy everything here. Copy everything. Control A, Control C. All right. Go back to your listing. Then come here. New here. Okay. Then click on this. Click on this. Click here. I paste everything. All right. So I want to do for all now. Okay. So I remove this. I remove this. So I now say select. Go to select all. Now come to geometry. All right. See all landmarks. You can see. Look at it. It has to ask you what dimension. 2 dimension, which is 2D. Click on OK. Can you see? It has done all for you now. Look at it. All. So because you may not know how to read this proper, that's why I don't do this. Okay. You may not read this. So when look at this 2 to 3, 2 to 3. So if you do one by one, watch all of them. Can you see? And now you can check now. You can see from 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5, 1 to 6, 1 to 7, 1 to 8, 1 to 9, 1 to 10. And you finish that one, it starts from 2, 2 to 1, 2 to 2, 2 to 3. So this is so much. Okay, you can now copy it and filter them. Okay, you can filter them the one you want. Okay, because I don't want too many, I just want few. That's why I do one by one. You can do all at the same time. Okay, but copy them is a challenge. When you do all, copy them is a challenge. So you have to know how to copy them out. So you can just select here. Okay, then select all. Then copy, go to Excel, paste. All right, that will give some now. So the heading will change in Excel. Okay, but if you have a other package like a what do you call it now? Like a What's the name of this package also? LibreOffice can do that. Excel sheet, spreadsheet in LibreOffice can do that. You can just copy it and paste it there. It will maintain the headings for you. Okay, because heading will change in Excel. Because you can see your minus to minus, you will see as date. Okay, so you can just adjust it. So that is that for now. We'll see us in the next class. How we can now maybe summarize it or find the mean of each what you have copied so far. Thank you so much.